Bisa. That's my father's name,
Okay.
Bisa.
Okay.
My mom's name, I hear, is an airway word, Ajo, Majo.
Oh, Ajo, yeah.
Majo.
Was she born on Monday?
I believe so.
Yeah, so it's Kojo, Majo.
And my uncle name, who's the head chief of a village called Ajumakonde.
Oh, Ajumako. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
Ajumakonde.
Yes.
And we have a village called Tamale.
Oh, you have a village called Tamale.
Oh, yes.
And we have a presenter here who comes from Tamale.
Okay,
So
and we have people named called Damba. They are cousins of mine.
Damba.
Damba.
Okay.
I hear you have a Damba
You have a Damba festival in Tamale.
And I hear you have a village called Danso.
Yes.
Was my grandmother's big sister named Madanso.
Okay.
So I don't know what they did, but I believe to not to forget where they came from.
Exactly.
They name rivers. We have Boni.
Okay.
Boni was a fighter, and he called his fort Bukum, and he fought the white,
Bukum.
and he was the first Maroon. And we still have a creek called Bukum. You can come to Suriname and go to it and seek to find that Fort Bukum. And I thought it was book because of, but
No,
it's only when I came here I heard it was a river.
Yes.
It is a river, and that Boni means it is you. And Boni was a fierce fighter, and he has his own tribe that we still call the Boni tribe.
Okay.
They speak French, and they live in Suriname and in French Guyana.
Boni, it is you. Yeah, that's Gam. Bonnet, it is you.
And we have Bonnet too, one of our Gama. Well, you call Gamanche.
Yes.
We have 6 kingdoms, and all the paramount chiefs' names are Gama.
Wow. So
Yes,
that's the big connection.
That's the paramount chief is Gamang, and you have segments which are tribes and so on and so on.
In fact, just you sitting here, you and Sergio, you just remind me of my auntie and my cousin, because you look like my people. You know? Yeah, you are our people.
We are.
Yes.
We come from 2 different tribes, though. I don't speak his language.
Okay.
He speaks mine.
Okay. All right.
But they are the most popular tribe of Suriname, the biggest one. They are at the upper Suriname River. And everybody, they make us proud in Suriname.
Fantastic.
Because of what they kept. They preserved the African culture better than any other tribe in Suriname.
That's a beautiful introduction to bring me to Sergio. Sergio, yes. Welcome to Ghana.
Thank you.
What brings you to Ghana? Is it your first time in Ghana?
Yes, it's my first time.
Okay. When you came to Ghana, what did you see that was similar to Suriname?
Kotaki, Miotaki, enemy language.
You will speak in his language and I will translate.
Okay, all right, yes.
Kotaki, Telukuyi Ghana, the Ghana, Diasefe Kesana.
He says, when you look at Ghana, it is the same like Suriname.
Okay.
Kotaki alasani dija Ghana, nataki alafia ma sayesha Ghana, teirei pasawa pesi yesitaki apesi yang apem komoto de na kengi.
He says, when you come into Ghana, there are a lot of places here that looks like ours. It's like this has I don't see any difference from where I come from.
Yeah. And what surprised him most when he when he landed in the country?
So, dimido na konde, afasi fade sama kote kemi, afasi fade kota ki de farasmi total msefi mi abedenki ko ndimbio saka dambio gwausu madim do bena wa higupu sama ena namiwa wana pisi biga ifi luku hisa nantataki higontapu pisi yanga.
He says, what surprised him the most, he thought he would come to Ghana, come and step in a vehicle and go where he had to be. But he was so surprised that he came and embraced him. A group of people came and they danced and welcomed him. That is how Suriname is as well.
Fantastic. So where do his people, you said he's from a different tribe from you.
Yes.
Where did his people originally come from? Which part of Africa do you think they came from? Part of Ghana?
So, yabi sama di komoto a Kenya, yabi sama di komoto a Ghana ya sotu, Dus yabi miye asana miye de taki yabi wakonde nafi kande ka yerubanga daume.
Okay.
So he says what he hears is that we come from different parts of Africa, Kenya, Nigeria, and we speak of the Yoruba people and Dahomey.
Okay.
There is a village in his region called Dahomey.
Okay.
And Dahomey, they are very knowledgeable on herbs. They are herbalists.
Okay.
And in Dahomey, they don't allow white people to go there, only non-white.
Only non-white people. Okay. Well, we may have a link there because my people, the Ewe people, are also linked to the people from Dahomey. So we may have some words that...
they welcome you. I spoke yesterday with a lady from Dahomey. He says all the people of Dahomey are welcome to Dahomey. And the Dahomey people are looking forward. But what he has said is that they hear that they come from different parts of Africa.
Indeed.
That is what he said.
I want Sergio to sing some of his music for me and then describe what music he does. So sing one of your lines, one of your choruses for me.
Okay. So I was singing.
Yes, I'll give you a rhythm if you want.
Okay.
He's asking me, but I told him to sing.
Sing what you want,
Oloeyo amanda foto damie galati unkolu kude sembe foto ko faza ulafu faza uakaba mamilo biente latim to kene ngai ngunsia nange bobi kibukau lebenta moi bobio demi como pubongi enda fio penche mama mapayo não konde tade ambera itatai tiawasila idai nolimbo gbegede. That's in our fooding.
This sounds so much like our music, you know. What are you singing? What are you singing about?
Well, he sings about the beauty of the girl he's in love with. He says he's singing her praises, saying when she washes the pot, the aluminum pot, it shines. And when you look at her legs, it's so beautiful. And her breast is full and is he's in love with her. She's so pretty, and this is his love.
Sergio, your descriptions are very vivid. He's shy. How long have you been singing, man, Sergio?
So, maybe guessing sesting, maybe kotaki sesting, maybe tualufu yali. They are the Fusco Abigin.
He started in school when he was 12 years old.
I'm beginning to pick words from your language. You say miabi when I was. What does miabi mean? When you say
miabi? Miabi, but they can't. When I has.
Yeah. Okay. Miabi. Yes. Yeah. When I be. It sounds like pidgin, patois. I'm picking words from it.
We still speak some African languages.
Yes, you do.
We still have a lot of words that I thought was created in Suriname,
but they're from
Africa. They were here.
How do you say woman in your language?
Woman, moye, moye.
In your language, how do you say?
Woman.
Yes.
Woman.
Man.
Man. Manenge.
Good.
Bon.
Bon, okay. So it's linked to French, it's linked to Dutch, but you have African things as well.
We have African words, but because you see, because of the languages that were spoken in Suriname, they influence our African language. But when you go into the forest, there are words we still speak. There was a Ghanaian man came, I believe in 2000, I believe 2007,
early 2000.
I don't know, early 2000. He went to a Samaka village and he could speak his language and he could communicate.
With the people?
With one man that was there.
Who was there? Do you know which part of Ghana he came from?
He came from Ghana region.
The Ghana area?
Yes, the Ghana area. Kromanti area.
Okay. Kromanti will be like the Fanti area. Okay, on the coast.
On the coast.
On the coast, Kromanti.
Yes.
Okay.
And it is still there. If I still have it, in my phone. I could send
Please send it to me.
you.
I want to see what language it is.
And then you can show the people
I will.
how we in Suriname are still speaking, because the man in the video, he was not saying Ghana, he said Gan. Gan. That's how he was.
All right.
Saying
Please
Ghana.
find that audio for me. I want to hear it.
I will find it.
Now we also want to hear music from Sergio. We've got some music. So for those of you who don't know, well, Sergio comes from Suriname, and he's here with the ambassador of Suriname to Ghana. It's a cute little country there, just on top of Brazil in South America, and they have deep roots and connections to the people here on this side of the world. So check out music from Sergio. Enjoy.
De tijd beslist wie je ontmoet in je leven. Je hart beslist wie je wilt in je leven. Maar gedrag bepaalt wie zal blijven in je leven.
Maar bisabi di pasi di tachalo bibi kwa mi ati yo tape bua mi ati. Maar mi pikita tangalo vidade no desame. Makandi, hey, kuma lobi dalibi. No pasensi kule si peki enta medi lobi punu go. No ide sonde tumbia bie. Mata kuse next merini. No hembenta hatimi. Kumi mana feli me. Madisi yang hatimi. Madisi yang hatimi. Madisi yang hatimi. Wome afeli me. Mami au ke moye Biga ke mo funai cha lovi kombaka Ye fufu da ye pime suku So buwa na ye do
All right, okay. So, Madam Ambassador is making me hungry because you say in Suriname you have fufu.
Yes, we make it.
You make
so
it?
We didn't. We brought it from Africa, and we still make it.
Have it.
We still have the cassava, the gari. We still do gari, and we have a lot of other varieties that we see here in Africa. When the movies came, they broke the isolation that the maroon people of Suriname had, because the world didn't know we had maroons in Suriname.
Yeah, they thought it was
because
Jamaica.
they thought it's only Jamaica, because the name they called us, and still is in there, is Juka. But Juka is Jewish waste. So we don't want that name. Or Bush Negro.
No.
And we are not Bush Negro.
At
or
all.
Bushland Creole.
Never.
We are not Bushland Creole. We are freedom. We have freedom fighters, and we have 6 kingdoms, just like it is in Africa. Still, with all their seats and their palaces, and most of the palaces are built on islands, river islands, so that they could contain themselves as Africans.
Yes.
And in Suriname, they don't call, especially those who are Maroons, don't call themselves Surinamese. They call themselves Kankang Afikang. Kankang Afikang means pure African. That's what they... Kankang Afikang.
Yes.
So when you come to Suriname and you hear someone say, Mina Kankang Afikang, I'm a true African. So we thank you for opening the world eyes on Suriname. that there are Africans just like here in Africans. If you watch the villages, you might think you're in Ghana.
I'm curious. I want to come and visit your country.
Please, I invite you, our chiefs, our president. The good thing about Suriname is our president is like a pure India man, Chandrika Santoki. And the vice president is like a pure Africa man. These are the two leaders of the country of Suriname.
Awesome.
Representing the rest of the world as pure as it can be.
Fantastic. I'm going to leave the last with you, Sergio. So, where do you want to take your music? How far do you want to go with your music? And are you thinking of any collaborations with, have you met any Ghanaian musicians when you were here?
Sure. Me want do eleti ya wang, me wanya go mofa so that tede sama fumia sana simi, de sabreti angami, and me akoya gimi wa mi koya gi aladeng biga aini sana, wabi mo yonku artist ko taki moe ke mi sefi talent fuwa sana. Dus wani feniwa koneksi angata konde fusa duen samo fude sa ye pi taki ko ya farala konde ya fude ye pi mofa and go mofa make a party gontapu.
Well, what he wants to say, he wants to be here in Africa. He wants to be known. He wants to be the eye-opener for younger artists because there are many of them. And he wants the world to know. And he wants you to know that he's here. And yes, he met with other artists. He met with... what's his name again?
Rascaleb.
Yes.
Levi.
Apia Levi.
Yes, indeed.
Even his name is in our country as well. One of my great-great-grandmother's name was Apia.
Apia. It's just
and they are leading my father's village now, the Apias.
Apia.
So I told him to...
He's a family member.
He's a family member.
One time.
But he wants to go further. So coming here is a great opportunity, and let us thank the person that make it possible, is the ambassador of the Netherlands. Because of their Orange Week, they invited Suriname, a Surinamese artist, to come and perform in the Orange Week. Fantastic. So it is not the Suriname embassy, it is the Dutch embassy. And I think they are starting to repair the mistakes.
Exactly.
So this is reparation.
We love it.
So we love it that Africa meets Africa again. And I want to thank you for having, and in our language we would say Grand Tangi, which is the national language, Grand Tangi.
Grand Tangi.
And in his language is
Grand Tangi.
Midayu
Gantangi.
You're thanking me. You're saying thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Da is thank you.
Da. Okay. Me we say in my language akpe.
Akpe.
Akpe. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Akpe.
Akpe. I want you to sing something for me again. Something beautiful again before as we end this one. Another woman is coming again. Okay. Are you singing about a woman again?
No. Madiga mausa maka damu ambukata omyo teido ugana no ipiki de damye tambai odie wodi ude ba de be umi diga ma umata wa damu ambukata omyo teido ugana no ipiki de damye tambai odie wodio de sembe fuwe.
Wow. He didn't mention our tribe, but we forgive him. He said the Gamang, so the paramount chief of
people.
Samaka, tell him to say, to greet you for him. And the Gamang of Matawai, there is another tribe, say to tell you, they send their greetings to you. Wow. They're African people. Yes.
Fantastic.
That is the...
Wow. Song. I mean, I'm hearing Ghana, but the music too I'm hearing is like Ewe music, and it's just a beautiful blend. We got some messages now from a lady who speaks Ghana, so maybe she may teach you some Ghana words.
Yes,
she speaks Ghana. So Valerie
Danso. I know. Her name is Danso.
You have some
Come
Dansos?
on.
Come on.
Danso is my grandmother, big sister's name, Danso.
Oh, wow.
We have a whole family that are Danso. I will tell them I met a Danso.
Do you have
here.
Taki also?
Oh, yes, Taki.
Come on.
We have all the names. We have you all.
All right.
Bono. We have Bono.
You have Bono?
My Gamang name is Bono.
Do you have Ajiman?
Yes, Ajima.
No way.
Oh, we have Ajima. Ajima.
Yes, Ajima.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kuma.
You have Kuma?
Yes.
Wow. Kranting?
Yes, Kuanteng. They were, one of them is pastor.
Achampong?
Achampong too. We have all the names.
You people are, we are together, man. It's a family reunion.
Are these Ewe name or Gan names?
No, these are Ashanti names. These are Akan
Ashanti.
names.
We have a lot of
You have
Ashanti.
Mensa?
Mensa. We have all the names. All the names that I hear here.
You have them
We
all?
have them all. So they were preserved.
Through
So
500 years.
Because they fled slavery.
Yes.
And when they went in the forest,
Isolated.
they regained their own name.
Isolation is good to preserve.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Valerie?
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
One Africa.
Yes.
It's
One
big.
Africa.
Yes,
That's what it is.
One Africa.
Yes.
Okay, so Big T is saying, my first time knowing about Suriname and I'm already loving it. Can African sounds like ancient African.
Yes, pure. That's what it
Sergio
means.
has a very beautiful voice.
Yes. Kankan means ancient or pure.
What?
Yes.
Kankan.
My goodness. Ganka?
Okay.
Yes.
Jesus.
Kankan.
Wow.
Yes.
But that is my language.
Yes. Kankan means pure, ancient. Yeah.
Jesus. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're reconnecting. Yes. You're overwhelmed.
I'm overwhelmed. I thought it was ours.
It's all ours. It's all ours. Kankan. Yes. Means, yeah,
Kanka,
ancient, pure.
ancient.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Valerie?
Okay,
Yes.
back to the screen. Alaji Dauda says, Excellencies, Madam Ambassador, I'm from Tamale. Extend my greetings to the Tamale community in your country.
Yes.
The chief is my uncle.
The chief is your uncle. Awesome. Tamale. Great stuff.
Okay, good morning, Kav. Jamestown welcomes your guests to Jamestown.
Yes.
Asking them to come there.
Yes.
Kafui,
Yes.
this has truly confirmed that the Surinamese are Gadangbe people because we are also related to the Ile-Ife Yoruba. And my grandmother is also called Ma Ajoyo. These are people,
it's
my
my
God,
mommy's
I'm
name.
It's your mommy's
so
name?
glad.
Yes.
Ma Joyo. Wow. So it's a nice mix there, you know. It's Gan, there's Ashanti, there's Ewe. One people.
Thank you.
One people.
I thank you because I feel at home. I know I'm a Ghanaian. I'm an African.
Yes.
And coming here to work and represent all countries coming back home. We are only 4 years here, but I think bigger things will happen for Ghana and for South America because we are working together to make it happen. Because we have Maroons in all the countries and we are uniting ourselves to work with everybody. It's not only Maroon, but all the people of our country are looking up at Ghana.
Awesome. Valerie, do you have any more messages?
Yes, indeedy.
More
And
messages.
so he's a great guy. If he manages to collab with Stonebwoy, he will make a great hit. Sergio, do you know who Stonebwoy is?
No.
We'll find you. We'll expose you to a lot of Ghanaian music before you leave. Yes.
Okay.
Any more?
Yes. Hello, Kaf. I wish Sergio would have some big collabo in Ghana before the end of this year, especially with one or two of our finest dancehall artists. I really love his song, his choice of lyrics, very positive. I love him. Morgan from Ahafo, Kenya say. Okay. So gathering more fans here in Ghana, Sergio.
Thank you.
Wow, I'm loving the show this morning. Africa is indeed blessed. The world began from Africa.
Yes.
Hashtag GTV breakfast. Thank you, viewer. You didn't send us your name.
More messages.
Yes. Kaf, nothing is bad, but too much of everything is bad. Truly, Dahome. Bagadri and Little Gan in Sergio music.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for that.
Sergio, we can't get enough of your voice. Sing us another one. I like the stuff you had when you were calling people to say hello to us. You were telling the chiefs. I want more of that stuff, man. It's roots. Roots. Give me more of your voice, man.
Which one I was singing for you? Mayota love you once and beo. Yeah, man, I love you. Makafidi sano yaudi se. Mayota love you once and beo. Yeah, man, I love you. No kafidi sano yaudi se. Maganga rubi sapati sonye ba te love you once and beo. Tian love you baka. Gapu emenia ye gangaru bisapati sonye ba teilo biwanzambe tian lobi baka gapu emenia vai kwentali bia wosu dia tabuse ye ba madia nango faba ikeba ati venta weye ma vai kwentali bia wosu dia tabuse ye ba madia nango faba ke Hati venta weye ma fambe die di te famwo pokubata woyo akigadun semi kola kude gadun semi bunu fika weye miogona zina kule o kande na lam kola kude miogo endie miogona fika e ba ke miogona zina kule o Kanena lam kala kude ma fambe nie di te famwo po gadu fuka momie ba ke fuka momie gado ko epino fuka momie emi fuka momie wo mie fuka momie ba fuka momie gado ko epino fuka momie demi fuka momie wo mie fuka momie Fukamomie, Gado ko epimio, Fukamomie.
Ahododio. Aho. Thank you so much. You have that also in your country?
Huh?
The way I sang?
Odio.
Yes, Odio.
Odio is for us.
It's all language.
Yes. All language.
Odio.
Yeah, we say that when you finish, so Odio. They say,
oh my God.
Connection
this is pure, and I thank you because what he sang, when you're in love with someone, it is said if the person doesn't love you back.
It's true.
And when the person doesn't love you anymore, what he says, he will go and become an Indian. Maybe they can love him.
Madam Ambassador,
thank
you so much, Her Excellency Fidelia Grand Galon, Ambassador of Suriname to Ghana. And very talented Sergio. Look for him on YouTube. How do we find you on YouTube? What do we look for? Sergio
the
Raider. He has a Dutch name.
The D and then
R-I-J-D-E-R.
Good. So look for Sergio the Raider and follow him on YouTube. Thank you so much. Yes. God willing, we will meet in Suriname.
We will. We invite you to come to Suriname. The 1st of July is our Emancipation Day.
Okay.
Is our anniversary, 160th anniversary.
160 years.
160 years of abolition of slavery.
Okay.
And then in October, the 10th of October, we will celebrate the 200 and...
A lot.
Something, a lot. A lot of Maroon. They forced them, the Bonis, and so forced them to sign the treaty with them, the peace treaty.
Awesome. So July and October.
July and October.
Madam Ambassador, Sergio, merci. Thank you.
Yes.
God bless.
You're welcome.
One wish. I wish to have the direct flight, Suriname, Ghana, 6 hours only. Let us work. So I'm not the one to make the decision.
It will happen.
But I'm saying
in Jesus.
It's a wish. In Jesus.
Amen. This is GTV Breakfast. Everything happens on this show. Some music, some Sergio, some Ambassador, some VGMA, some everything. It's all for you. This is your show. Okay? Stick around. Jay comes up next with a little bit of Keep an Eye. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.